networking is something that I didn't think that I was doing until I was getting my thoughts together for this video, and I realized that it's something that I have naturally done for the last 9 years as a teacher. I didn't realize that's what was going on, but as I have gone to different professional learning communities and done professional development activities, gotten to know other teachers, worked for different administrators, although it's been at the same school, we've had administrators come and go, and those principals, assistant principals are at other schools now, so that's opened my network. I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into it, other than I've always known that I want to make a good impression and be a good person and be seen in a good light. So I've been networking and didn't know it. But having said that, now that I'm turning in applications for counseling positions for the upcoming school year, I've been a little bit more intentional with my networking. I've reached out to other counselors that I know, administrators that I worked for, maybe people they know, somebody that knows somebody that can help me get my foot in the door. And that's something that's new for me. I haven't had to apply for a job or change jobs in 9 years. So it's something that's definitely new for me. It's taken me out of my comfort zone, but I've enjoyed the ride. I've come out of my shell a lot over this class, and just throughout this whole process I've changed, and I'm happy about that. I feel like I'm a lot more confident, and I think that's something that is important as counselors. Having said that, I can see the struggle for someone who maybe isn't a local, especially in our community. We have a lot of families that come in that are stationed here for the military, and I can see people coming in not knowing anybody, and I can see that being a struggle for them. It's not because they're not great at what they do or wouldn't be a great fit for a certain position, but I feel like they might miss out on some of those positions just because they don't know the right person. I can say that about anybody, though. It's all about who you know, and that's something that I've learned just becoming a grown-up. I've learned that it's important to maintain good relationships and to be positive around others, and for you to give out the right stuff for them to have good opinions about you. I hope that makes sense. But I can see that as a struggle for someone that personally, although I've stepped out a little bit personally, I can see that being tough, because I'm not one that will typically sell myself. I will not tell you how great I am. I'm trying to be better about that, but I can see that, other people may step into positions that I might be qualified for, or others might be qualified for, that they might step into those positions or get interviews or whatever it may be just because of someone they know. And that's not to say that I'm not qualified or someone like me would not be qualified, but we might never get the chance to step into that. So I'm really learning the importance of knowing the right person. And I think that's something that kind of goes into the struggle that's specific to counseling and networking. I feel like knowing the right person may be difficult, because I know specifically at our school we have one counselor. The surrounding schools have one counselor. Some of the high schools have, 2 or 3. But for the most part, the counselors are kind of on their own. They have their friends and things like that, but it's not like a teacher. Right now, there's 40 or 50 teachers at our school, and we're all in the same boat. We all know the profession, and we're able to reach out to each other and other teachers at other schools. There's just not quite as many counselors, and I can see that being a struggle that would be specific to counseling. Just finding the time and the people that are sharing the same workload responsibility that you are. I can see that being a struggle. But I will say our county, and I'm sure other counties do it as well, we have our PLCs, and our counselors meet once a month, I think, maybe even more often than that. And I think that'll be something that's really important for me to keep up and to go to those meetings and to reach out, to maintain that network, because you never know who you're going to need one day. And that's something I've always known, but it's definitely something that I'm learning more about as I continue down this journey, and it's something I'm excited about. I love getting to know new people. I've really enjoyed getting to know all of you. I can't wait to keep working with you as our schooling goes on. And I feel like that network that we have and the network that we'll share is something that we will take on with us forever.